I'm a Cancer rising, and Jupiter just left my 12th house. So I was on live and we were talking about Jupiter transiting the 12th house. Like, I did a couple live readings for people who are Leo risings. So I wanted to talk about my personal experience with Jupiter transiting my 12th house. For me, I really got into my intuitive spiritual bag. Now, I always tell people the 12th house is not the house of spirituality. But a lot of spiritual things can be seen in the 12th house. Like the 12th house represents your subconscious mind. It represents your intuition. It represents your innate connection that you have with yourself. And a lot of spiritual things come from that source. And even thinking about, Jupiter being the planet of spirituality, with Jupiter transiting your 12th house, it can definitely be a time for you to get more involved with spiritual things. And for me personally, I noticed my psychic abilities, like the synchronicities, a lot of my intuitive downloads, a lot of the stuff started really coming on strong. And I actually really started to pay attention and make those connections. Even thinking about, the 12th house has connotations with things like journaling, meditation, isolation, and retreat. I've spent a lot of time alone. I'm a very social person. Like, I go out, I kick it, I do the things. But like, even on my local videos, my food reviews, my content, 90% of that shit I be doing by myself. And yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time alone, focusing on myself, focusing on my mind. I had a lot of scattered thoughts. Like, my mind was racing, shit was going on. And that's really truthfully why I did start to journal more and start to meditate more, to kind of calm down that activity. Because again, Jupiter is amplification. Jupiter is abundance. So with Jupiter transiting your 12th house, you're going to be having more thoughts. Your mind is going to be going crazy. And it doesn't, when I say going crazy, I don't necessarily mean in a bad way. Like, I literally was not going crazy, but I had a lot of thoughts. And like I said, I noticed a lot of synchronicities. I noticed a lot of intuitive things. I was like, damn, I'm really fucking psychic. Because the shit it was hard to not ignore. Even from a spiritual perspective, I really started to connect with my ancestors. And even again, with that, I'm sure that's where a lot of these intuitive things have come from. I've started to connect more with spirituality, magic, witchcraft, some of those things which come with Jupiter. And I can say all in all, like, I really do truly feel better connected with myself and my intuition at the end of that transit. And I would encourage you to, if nothing else, if you are Leo rising with Jupiter being in your 12th house for this next year, connect with yourself, connect with your intuition, pay attention to things. Not to say that everybody is going to discover that they're psychic at the end of this transit, but, connecting with your intuition can bring you so much in life. And I feel like a lot of people ignore their intuitive capabilities. A lot of people don't pay attention to their own thoughts, their own mind, their own ideas. So yeah, that was my experience with Jupiter transiting my 12th house.